going on, guys? Welcome to J Powell Music. Hit the like and subscribe on the channel and the notification bell so you know when these episodes are available. Wanted to do one more video here today. I know, same shirt. I'm talking about Frank Ocean and his performance at Coachella that happened on the 17th, if I'm not mistaken. So it looks like he had a performance there, and it's kind of been a mixed bag of responses around it. So it appears that he showed up an hour late, and it seemed like there was a lot of commotion regarding to just him performing. I guess they didn't want to stream. From what I've heard, he didn't want the performance streamed because typically Coachella, they stream it, you know, via YouTube. There's been many of Coachellas that I've watched streamed via YouTube because I just didn't have the funds to go to watch Coachella. This is during like the band days, the rock band days when Coachella was that. But apparently he didn't want his performance streamed at all, so that wasn't the case. So that didn't happen. And he showed up an hour late to perform. Looks like there's a couple of really good moments as far as him performing Godspeed, but there was also a notion of him talking about, you know, he was talking about his brother recently passed away in a car accident back in 2020, and you know, he's still messed up from that. You know, it's interesting. Before I go back into that, you know, watching some videos of the Coachella performance, you're seeing hundreds of thousands of phones and phone screens pointed at the stage, you know, and I'm just like, damn, this is where performing is now, where you have to you can't even experience it. You gotta put it on your social media platform just to pump out the algorithms and all that shit. So it's like, damn, we can't even enjoy a live performance anymore. But going back to Frank Ocean, he don't give a fuck about a new album, guys. I'll just be very, very forthright. His mind is not there. I don't think his mind was there on the 17th when he performed. He was an hour late. Like, just all these little tidbits. He's still mourning, I feel like. He's not thinking about a new album. He's not thinking about new songs. He's not in that mind space. You know, and I think sometimes that can be forgotten. And it's a double-edged sword, right? Because on one side of the spectrum, me as a fan, I would say, you know, I completely understand that. Just don't be on the lineup. Right? Don't be on the lineup. Don't perform at Coachella if you feel like, hey, you're not there. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm not sure of the financial implications of that if you're not headlining, but don't do it, right? Because there's a lot of people that they pay money. They pay the thousands of, some people pay thousands of dollars for whatever package that they pay for to merely see Frank Ocean, to merely see one artist, right? Like, this is a real thing, you know, I mean, for a lot of people that are able to do that. So for me, out of respect of the fans, like, if you feel like you're not in the headspace, just be straight up with your fans. Like, one, don't do it, and then communicate why on Twitter or TikTok or however fucking people communicate nowadays. Just be forthright. Just be up front, because I feel like it would be, people would be pissed at you when you do go up, you do try to perform, even though you're not in the right headspace. You know you're not in the right headspace, and you don't give the greatest performances. Probably half of the reason why he didn't want it streamed, unless he just didn't want an hour of the stream to be nothing because he's not there. But to go back to as far as just when it comes to Frank Ocean, I don't think he's not focused on this new album, guys. He's not. You know, he's still mourning, obviously. He even talked about his brother on the stage. You know, he's trying to get everybody's attention and whatnot. And yeah, man, he's just not there mentally. You know, and I feel for him. You know, my heart goes out to him. But I just thought that was interesting, because some people are going really hard at it. They're like, he doesn't give a fuck about his fans. Da, da, da. I'm like, well, he's thinking about he's not focused on music right now. And I think sometimes we have to, as artists or fans, we have to kind of take a step back and remember, hey, these people are human, right? These people are human, and they're not just, you know, I don't know, jack-o'-lanterns. I'm not sure what other good phrase to say, but they're not just puppets, right? So so yeah, so that's one to talk about that. I'll see what other crazy stuff what other things happen at Coachella that I can talk about during this week for J-Pop music. But again, thanks for watching the videos. Like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys next video.